Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Bulldogs return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you'd build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. Back to throw, it's Shapen. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. A lot of urgency for this offense. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Runs through the tackle. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They give it to him again. Smashes through. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's played, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
They'll run play action. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. And you could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And it's no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
He couldn't connect on that 44-yard field goal attempt, so now the offense will take over at its own 27. To the ground with the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
Picks up 1. 2nd down coming up.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide out in motion. He's got it again. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And here comes the punt team. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
Love the coverage, not giving up an inch defensively there. 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple of weeks.
It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Pulls and fired complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the catch past the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The DBs will back off a bit. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. He's got the back in the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
Quick tempo here for the offense. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Pass on the way. It's picked off.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on a defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And that pass picked off. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. How about that D coming up with a play like that? That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He'll just keep slinging it. Throws for the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. A jet sweep pass. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after.
Oh, it's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games, and this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last week. He's fumbled again today.
A 1st down for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after him, was able to make the tackle for loss.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
On the option. The pitch. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the 1st game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going here.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Through the air, it's Chapin. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
Oh, he just needed to stretch the ball out a few inches more, and he would have picked up the first down. It was a great individual effort there on 3rd down, getting back a bunch of yards, and now they're in a position to go for it here on 4th.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
And the offense will take over.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the 2nd quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point, but this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now, holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you could really get dangerous in this ballgame.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes him talk to the hand. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. First down for this offense. Runs through a tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And he loses the football. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a turnover.
And they could have turned it into a rouge, eh? I mean, this was a great chance by the defense here. I just love the fact that they are flying around and trying to dislodge the football from these ball carriers.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback. And a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
Getting tackled at the 34-yard line. And that's the
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Got his man quickly. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Coming out on first down with the play fake. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Going up top on first down. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. What a snag by the defense. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. No huddle offense to the line. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Grabbed on the outside, it's Campbell. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. With the run on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Cincinnati. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Line gets set, first down. Movement here from the tight end. He'll take it himself. Can't get him to the ground. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On second down, he'll fire. That's caught. It's Campbell. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. And for this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Now on the move. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Trying to find his man on first down. They intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Mississippi State right back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Chapin trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch, called for and made. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback keeper. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Handoff from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watch the linebacker. You could tell. Locked in on the quarterback. Chases him down. Gets to him. Not only gets to him, doesn't let him break a tackle. Gets him on the ground.
Plows through the defense. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And those RPOs can confuse the defense, can cause a little bit of hesitation, and that hesitation was just enough. Hand it off, get the first down on 3rd down.
They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And they're in for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Arkansas was far from the friendly confines of Fayetteville, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Mississippi State going up tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. finds his big tight end. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass, it's Chapin. Unloads to the right. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. First down to start the drive after the break. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. No passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the...
And it's his 4th interception of the game. Looking for more room. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
On the double.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
In blue.
They'll leave it with him. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
On the ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Unlock.
They move the tight end all over. They'll go right back to it. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration. So my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
Off play action on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He caught it, and he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line. These corners backing off a bit. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. To throw, it's Chapin. Getting some heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. On the return, it's Robinson. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
And the offense will take over.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll try the run. Tackle is made after the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. He wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Valentine. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Best. Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Kansas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Lawrence. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is heading. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Booth. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. He's got trips left, single receiver right on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. And they're not on the same page there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. They're bringing heat. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. They're going to throw it again. Fires to the wide out. Wide open downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the out route.
And this game is obviously out of hand, man. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw check downs, right? Let's throw some deep balls and...
Looking for the end zone. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And in a two-possession game, they'll take a knee. Defense can stop it a couple of more times. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.